Well, this is your favorite, Courtney. We're talking about this morning Chef Kevin Naylor from Top of the Bay Restaurant joining us on the road show today. Chicken Saltimbocca. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Not bad, huh?
Yes, very good.
I said, Courtney, what is that? She goes, that's my favorite. I've
favorite.
probably eaten it before, but just never had to pronounce it, I guess, or order it. So what do you got?
Today we're going to start with some chicken. This is my version of the dish.
Okay.
Traditionally, it should be veal, pounded with sage, and you put the prosciutto on the the and cooked it in white wine reduction. This is the Kevin Naylor version.
Okay.
This is better. I like it better.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to upset anybody's grandmother saying that, you know.
Right. All right.
So we have the chicken. We're going to cook it with some Madeira wine. We have the prosciutto di Parma, the best prosciutto. It's very moist, tender. If you're going to buy prosciutto, spend the money on the good prosciutto. Provolone, roasted peppers, mushrooms, a little salt, pepper, garlic, and we're going to be good to go.
So does the prosciutto go into the chicken? How does that work? Is it layered on top?
It's kind of layered, yes.
Okay.
It is layered.
All right. And is that the normal way, or is that just your way?
It should be layered with the prosciutto. That is the way it should be, with the provolone and kind of the Madeira wine. That's my way.
That's your way. All right. Looking forward to trying it your way. And Sean McNamara from Cupcake Vineyards will join us in our next segment to talk about a wine that you should drink with Kevin's recipe. Find the recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Yeah, we're going to figure out what to drink with this Chicken Saltimbocca, Top of the Bay. Kevin Naylor's here now. Sean McNamara's here of Cupcake Vineyards. This is his recipe.
Yes.
So, I mean, is this a specialty wine for his recipe, or will this go with any Chicken Saltimbocca?
Actually, it'll go great with Kevin's and anybody else, because this is actually our specialty wine. We're the only one that makes this type of wine. It's kind of our crown jewel. It's called Red Velvet. It's a blend of mostly Zinfandel, little Cab, little Merlot, little Petite Syrah. So it's got something for everybody in it.
So you have this is your thing. They all go into one wine? I mean, my wife's probably drooling at home right now thinking about you get it all in one bottle.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of those wines that, like I said, it's a great party wine, because if you're a big red wine drinker, it does great. But if you're, kind of an entry-level wine drinker, it's not too tannic. It's got a lot of upfront fruit, so it really, it's got a little something for everybody.
So Cupcake Vineyards, what's it called again?
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet. Now, did it pass the Kevin Naylor test?
Yes, it did.
Yes. It works with your dish.
Yes, it was very good. Everything worked this morning. The hot toddies worked this morning.
The
wine worked this morning. It's been a good morning.
It has been a good morning, and it's not over yet. It's Friday on the road show. Happy hour somewhere. Kevin Naylor from Top of the Bay will finish his dish with us in our final cooking segment. That's coming up in a bit. You can find all the recipe ingredients online at foxprovidence.com. Thank you again. All right, we're wrapping up the week on the road show here in the kitchen with Kevin Naylor from Top of the Bay Restaurant. He has his own personalized specialty called Chicken Saltimbocca, but it's just his way of doing it. But he wants you to try it as well.
Absolutely. First, we start with a little oil in the pan, medium-high heat. You want the pan to be warm when you start. We flour the chicken.
Just straight flour on the chicken?
Straight up flour, yep.
Okay. When do I need to stand back? I heard in this recipe that there's going to be some flammage.
Once I add the wine, you have to kind of step back a little bit. I didn't want to ruin that pretty face of yours.
This face made for radio that I've got, Kevin? All right.
While I was here, I just wanted to mention Top of the Bay, topofthebayrestaurant.com.
Yes,
Specials,
definitely.
Sign up for on our email list and get our weekly specials. And remember to like us on Facebook.
Now, people think Top of the Bay, they probably think mostly seafood and that, but you guys have just about everything,
chicken, right? On the weekends we do specials, chops, we do it all there.
All right, crank that heat up a little more.
Yes.
How long does that stay on the...
Depending on the size of the chicken. I mean, this is, I pounded it out nice, so it's about a minute and a half on each side. Once it gets going, then we'll add the mushrooms. I'll turn it over, and once we add the wine and everything gets hot in there, it really... It
speeds up the process.
Speeds up the cooking process, yes.
All right. So, topofthebay.com, you said. So you have the... Topofthebayrestaurant.com. What were those some special you told me about the last time you were here, the lunch special?
Oh, we have big scrod, chicken marsala.
It was $9-something?
$9.95, yep.
$9.95.
2 clam cakes, cup of chowder. Then we'll add the mushrooms in here.
All right. So you flip the chicken over.
Yep.
You can really tell, obviously, when that...
Roasted red peppers.
Is cooked. Okay. Give me the warning now, because I know...
This is just a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic, little try-mix. Whenever I have this at the restaurant, I make this, bring it home for my fiancée. It's her favorite.
Really?
Yes.
Key to her heart.
It is the key to her heart.
Kevin Naylor's Chicken Saltimbocca.
Except she doesn't like the peppers, and then she picks out the mushrooms.
Oh, that's like the... you can't do that. I mean, that'd probably be my favorite part. You put it on there. And then the Cupcake Vineyards wine, of course, that that Sean was in here telling us about earlier. It's the red velvet. That's the best to go with your recipe, right? Is that what you said, Kevin?
Yes, it is.
This is yours. But
Right.
sometimes people do it with... Uh-oh, okay. Stand back.
Add the wine.
Whoa!
At home and have an electric stove. What you want is for that flame to happen because it burns off the alcohol in there, but you get the flavor from it.
Okay.
If you have an electric stove at home, you can just use like one of those, like the grill lighter, like the little gun lighter that they have there. I don't know if that's the proper terminology for the clicky thing.
Can I come back over there now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now, on all honesty, when you add the Madeira, is that just for show or is that for taste?
No, that's for actual
Okay.
flavor. That's why I said the flame needs to burns off the alcohol and you get the flavor. Then
It's amazing after all the times that you've cooked your special recipe that you have such nice eyebrows, Kevin, with that Madeira flame. You've never singed yourself.
we get that in there just like that. Now we'll see once we have the chicken gravy that kind of mixes together. And then we'll add the prosciutto. This is the prosciutto.
I was wondering,
Parma.
okay, so that goes on.
This is when it gets layered on top.
Now, does the prosciutto have to cook at all, or is that you can eat it as is?
You can eat it as is.
Okay.
This is actually, the Parma that we're using is actually, has never seen heat, but it's been cured. There's different kind. There's prosciutto cotto and prosciutto crudo.
Okay.
Cotto is cooked and crudo is raw.
Okay.
So this is the actual crudo.
Okay.
It's cooked with salt and just cured. And they just kind of they put salt on it and just let it hang and let it do its thing.
All right. So obviously you're not
time.
going to flip the chicken over again
Nope.
because you've
That's
put
it. And then we just let it simmer in there, just like that. This goes for about maybe another minute, and then
all right, let's take a look at what
that's it.
this is
And
what it
then
looks like when it's
the
finished.
product here.
So it doesn't need to go in an oven or anything after that.
Nope.
It's just, well, you know what? I'm going to go over here to this house, switch sides with you here, and got to give this a try. All right. So how many days a week is Top of the Bay open?
We're open 6 days a week, Monday through Sunday right now.
Okay.
Once, I think, Memorial Day, we start our new hours. Is that Memorial Day is the first one of the year. Then we open up, and then we're open all day, all night.
Very good. You know what, Kevin? I like your recipe of chicken saltimbocca.
Thank you very much.
I don't think I've ever had anybody else's recipe, so I'm always going to ask for yours. Good to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
Great
Thank
to
you for having me.
Great to have the folks from Top of the Bay here on the Road Show again this week. You can find the recipe online, as always, at foxprovidence.com.